Good morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching Janata Television and this is English Bulletin with me, Bhadrai. The top stories first. More than 1,500 new cases of coronavirus reported across the country. Kathmandu Valley with the highest number of daily infection. Hearing on Bamdev Gautam's appointment fixed for tomorrow. Petitioners argue that the leader is unfit for being an MP. House Minister admits a delay in resolving Nirmala Ponta case. House panel tells government not to reconcile rape cases. India court acquits Hindu nationalist leaders. Gives Advani a clean sheet in Babri Mosque demolition case. And Rajasthan Royals lose for the first time in ongoing IPL. Suffered defeat at the hands of Kolkata by 37 runs. And now, the news in detail. International Day of Older Person is also being observed by organising various programs in the country today. On 14 December 1990, United Nations General Assembly designated October 1st as the International Day of Older Persons. The day is observed in order to respect and protect elderly citizens across the globe. Similarly, UN aims to provide better access to older persons' rights via this day. According to the National Census of Nepal 2011, senior citizens comprises 9% of total population of Nepal. That accounts to more than 2.5 million people. Reports has estimated that more than 760 million people in the world are 60 years and above. The figure is expected to reach 2 billion by 2050 due to improved life expectancy rates. Nepal government has been providing social security allowance and other rights and facilities to the elderly citizens of the country. The Constitution of Nepal 2015 Article 41 ensures a right of senior citizens as fundamental rights. The death toll from coronavirus in Nepal has climbed to 498 with the confirmation of 7 more deaths from the disease. The Health Ministry yesterday announced the deaths of 5 men and 2 women due to coronavirus. 3 of the latest victims, including 2 women, were from Kathmandu. Other victims were from Sunsari, Morang, Saptari and Rupandehi. Meanwhile, the Health Ministry confirmed 1,559 new cases of coronavirus in the country during the latest round of tests. Kathmandu alone reported 682 new cases, followed by 112 in Lalitpur and 93 in Bhaktapur. The total number of coronavirus cases in the country has climbed to 77,817. As of today, 56,428 infected persons have been discharged from the hospitals after complete recovery. The number of active cases in the country has surged to 20,891. Among them, 10,087 are receiving treatment in isolation wards at various hospitals, while remaining 10,804 are in home isolation. Meanwhile, the government has given a 24-hour ultimatum to various labs to revise the charge for PCR test. The government has warned them of scrapping the license if they fail to do so, informed Health Ministry spokesperson Dr. Jageshwar Gautam. The court hearing on appointment of NCP Vice Chairman Bamdev Gautam as a Member of Parliament has been fixed for tomorrow. A constitutional bench headed by Chief Justice Cholendra Samser Jabara Rana had postponed the hearing on a writ petition filed against the controversial appointment of Gautam, who had lost in the election 3 years ago. The petitioner Dinesh Tripathi, a senior advocate, and other lawyers Badri Bahadur Karki and Hari Prasad Upreti yesterday pleaded against Gautam during yesterday's hearing. 4 lawyers headed by Attorney General Agni Kharel had defended Gautam during the hearing. Senior advocate Dinesh Tripathi and Badri Raj Gautam had filed a writ petition against Gautam, arguing that he is unfit to be appointed as upper house member. The hearing was deferred for tomorrow as the debate could not conclude yesterday, informed a deputy spokesperson of Supreme Court, Devendra Dhakal. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back. After the break, we continue with other national news. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has given assurance of support and relief to the media sector, which has been hard hit by the coronavirus pandemic. In a program organized to exchange greetings at the Prime Minister's residence in Balwatar, Prime Minister Oli extended his best wishes to the newly formed Media Alliance, while also expressing his commitment to helping the media sector recover from the effect of the COVID-19 pandemic. However, Prime Minister Oli also expressed grievances about his image being portrayed as anti-media. Prime Minister Oli urged the media sector to remain confident that the clean feed for television will be applied in the given timeline.
Government to the point, systematized response government.
In the program, the representatives of Alliance have urged the government to come up with a relief package for the media sector, which has also been hard hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, just like any other field. Member of the Alliance and chairman of Janata Prakashan and Prasaran Limited, Dr. Vijay Kumar Paudel, said the government has to start effectively regulating the media sector for better organization. Dr. Paudel said media outlets that run under a single person with a laptop have spread anarchy and discord among the people, and urged the government to take stronger monitoring and regulating actions. The Alliance has urged for the formation of an advertisement board which will help strengthen the advertisement market, the backbone of all media houses. Now, amidst increasing cases of rapes across the country, Minister for Home Affairs Ram Bahadur Tapa has claimed that the government has been making every possible effort to penalize the culprits responsible for the rape and murder of Nirmala Panta. Acknowledging that the case has been much delayed, Minister Tapa affirmed that justice will prevail. A report.
During a meeting of the State Affairs and Good Governance Committee of Lower House yesterday, Minister Tapa revealed that 6 to 7 women become victims of rape on a daily basis in Nepal. Minister Tapa, however, compared Nepal's situation to be much better compared to other countries. Accepting that criminal's justice system has seen delay in Nirmala Panta's rape case, Minister Tapa reiterated that the government has been making efforts to bring the culprits under the ambit of law.
निश्चय पनि यसलाई रोक्नको निम्ति सरकारको तर्फबाट राज्यको तर्फबाट हामीले आफ्नो कर्तव्य अधिकतम रूपमा निष्ठापूर्वक हामीले त्यहाँ प्रयत्न गरिरहेका छौं.
Providing latest updates regarding the investigation of the case, IGP Shailesh Thapa of Nepal Police informed that the police have been tirelessly working to find the offenders, put them behind bars. Stating that Nepal Police has earned a bad reputation after Nirmala's case, IGP Thapa said that the police fraternity is aware of the stain that might remain forever if the case cannot be resolved quickly.
हामीले नै यदि सल्भ गर्न सकेनौं भने त्यो चाहिँ नेपाल प्रहरीको इतिहासमा सदा धब्बाको रूपमा रहने भएको भएर हामी चाहिँ त्यसमा सजग छौं र हामी सक्दो छिटो निष्कर्षमा पुग्ने गरी काम गरिरहेछौँ।
After the interaction, the committee directed the government not to excuse the perpetrators of rape under any pretext. Committee chairperson Shashi Shrestha informed that the government has also been directed to take action against anyone who makes attempt to reconcile rape cases.
समुदायहरू राज्यका निकायहरू पनि संलग्न छ भन्ने खालको जनगुनासो पनि छ। जोसुकै होस्, जो कोही यो भूमिका खेल्ने, जो कोहीलाई बलात्कार घटनाको मतियारको रूपमा कारबाही गर्ने।
During the meeting, lawmakers also expressed concerns over how the society has been protecting and promoting the rapists by trying to reconcile such cases.
And now the news from Economic Front. The Nepal Electricity Authority has clarified its stance on the discount on payment, additional charges and fines on the bills from the period of the lockdown. The COVID-19 ensued lockdown had made it difficult for the Nepal Electricity Authority to conduct its regular meter reading and billing process, which has also created confusion among the public about the payment and its due to date. The NEA has said that all due payments until Bhadra of the Nepali month can be paid until 8th of October without any fines. However, a 5% fine will be charged if the payment is made after 8th and until 15th of October. The NEA has also informed that customer himself can go online and input the meter reading to get the billing detail or dial 1150 and register the meter reading through their phone. The NEA has also informed that all customers who made prepayments to adjust for the unbilled months will be provided with some discounts, and all adjustments will be made in the bills for the coming months. We'll be taking a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international and sports news. Welcome back, and now the international news. An Indian High Court on Wednesday acquitted Hindu nationalist leaders in a case of mosque demolition. Those acquitted include former Deputy Prime Minister Lal Krishna Advani, who was one of the accused in the demolition of a mosque at a disputed site 28 years ago. The court released them, citing a lack of evidence. The demolition sparked nationwide riots that killed more than 3,000 people in a decades-long dispute that has fueled Hindu-Muslim tensions. Handing down its verdict after a lengthy legal battle, the court said there was not enough evidence to directly tie any of the accused to the violence, Reuters reported. Advani, who was then BJP chief, was among 32 people accused of criminal conspiracy and inciting a mob to tear down the 16th century Babri Mosque in Ayodhya in 1992. The gang rape and death of a woman from the lower rung of India's caste system sparked outrage across the country on Wednesday, AP reported. Several politicians and activists have been demanding justice, and protesters are up on the streets. The attack of the 19-year-old is the latest gruesome case of sexual violence against women to while India, where reports of rape are hauntingly familiar. The victim, who belonged to the Dalit community, was raped by 4 men on September 14 in the heartland state of Uttar Pradesh, Hathras district. The woman's family told local media that they found her naked, bleeding and paralyzed with a split tongue and a broken spine in a field outside their home. She died 2 weeks later on Tuesday after battling serious injuries in a hospital in New Delhi. Police said the 4 men, all from an upper caste, have been arrested. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Kolkata Knight Riders registered their second win of the IPL tournament, defeating Rajasthan Royals by 37 runs. This was the world's first loss of the tournament of back-to-back wins. Rajasthan had earlier won the toss and decided to bowl first at the Dubai International Stadium. Put into bat, Kolkata Knight Riders reached a decent total of 174 in their allotted 20 overs with a loss of 6 wickets. Shubham Gill and Eoin Morgan were the top scorers of Kolkata Knight Riders with 47 and 34 runs respectively. In reply, the Royals never got going in the chase, losing wickets at regular intervals, eventually stuttering at 88 for 8 in the 15th over. However, Tom Curran's 54 helped them mount a final fight back, which came too late as they could only muster 137 runs in the allotted 20 overs, losing 9 wickets. Man of the match Shivam Maki took 2 wickets and gave away only 20 runs in his 4 overs. Today, Kings 11 Punjab will take on Mumbai Indians in the 13th match of the tournament. Manchester United and Manchester City both won their respective round of 16 matches to qualify to the final 8 of the EFL Cup tournament. Manchester United scored 3 goals against Brighton in their fixture, with Scott McTominay scoring in the first half, while Juan Mata and Paul Pogba scored in the 73rd and 88th minutes to seal the win. In another match, Manchester City also won their fixture by the same scoreline, with informed English forward Raheem Sterling scoring 2 goals on either side of the half-time, while new signing Ferran Torres scoring in the 65th minute. A Dominic Calvert-Lewin hat-trick inspired Everton also won their 4th round match against West Ham United to qualify to the final 8 of the competition. They won the match 4-1. The highlight of today's fixture is the clash between Liverpool and Arsenal, who also met each other over the weekend in the Premier League fixture, where Liverpool came out on top. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin and the headlines once again. More than 1,500 new cases of coronavirus reported across the country. Kathmandu with the highest number of daily infection. Hearing on Bamdev Gautam's appointment fixed for tomorrow. Petitioners argue that the leader is unfit for being an MP. Home Minister admits delay in resolving Nirmala Panta case. House panel tells government not to reconcile rape case. India court acquits Hindu nationalist leaders. Gives Advani a clean chit in Babri Mosque demolition case. And Rajasthan Royals lose for the first time in ongoing IPL, suffered defeat at the hands of Kolkata by 37 runs. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.